Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home place or residence where you live. Inshallah. Ameen. I'm your teacher, Ms. Sobia Naz from the Smart School, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan campuses and Johar campus. This is your subject History Geography of class 6, and today we will discuss your history section chapter, the Gandhara civilization. This is your chapter 19. Let's start discussion. Before starting, I want to tell you one important thing, that it's necessary to know about the history of the world or each and every society, so that you can understand that what has happened or what are the situations in the previous time in history. Let's start discussion. First, we will discuss about the Gandhara civilization. This is the picture. You can see that a little view of Gandhara civilization. First, know little bit about Gandhara civilization. The Gandhara civilization existed in what is now northern Pakistan and Afghanistan from the middle of the first millennium BCE to the beginning of the second millennium CE. What does Gandhara mean? Proper an ancient kingdom that occupied parts of present day Afghanistan and Pakistan. What made Gandhara an important place in the past? Taxila and Peshawar, ancient Gandhara's chief cities, were important cultural centers. From the 1st century BCE to the 6th to 7th century CE, Gandhara was the home of distinctive art style that was a mixture of Indian Buddhist and Greco-Roman. Who is King Gandhara? Gandhara kingdom Takshila in Punjab was conquered by the empire in 15 by Achaemenid Empire in 518 BC. During this time, King Pushkarasakti, a contemporary of Emperor Bimbisara of the Magadha Empire of Haryana dynasty. Students, kindly always go through the pronunciation of these names, because sometimes we don't know how to pronounce. So kindly look at the pronunciations of the names that has been mentioned in your history section. Now let's come to your next heading, that is the Gandhara sculpture of Buddha. What is Gandhara sculpture? Gandhara art style of Buddhist visual art that develops in what is now northwestern Pakistan and eastern Afghanistan between 1st century BCE and the 7th century CE. Where the rock cut Buddha sculpture of Gandhara style is situated. In 1848, Cunningham found Gandhara sculpture north of Peshawar. He also identified the site of Taxila in 1860s. From then on, a large number of Buddhist statues were discovered in the Peshawar Valley. Now, the Gandhara Valley and the creeks. we will discuss about this topic. Let's start discussion. About this topic, the Gandhara Valley in the Greeks. Gandhara historically region in what is now northern Pakistan, corresponding to the Vale of Peshawar and having extension in the lower valley of Kabul and Swat. In the ancient times, Gandhara was a trade crossroads and cultural meeting place between India, Central Asia, and in the Middle East. The region was subject to Achaemenid Persia in 6th and 5th centuries BC and was conquered by the Alexander the Great in the 4th century BCE. It was thereafter ruled by the Mauryan dynasty of India, under whom it became a center for the spread of the Buddhism to Afghanistan and Central Asia. Gandhara was then successively ruled by Indo-Greeks, Shakas, Parthians and Kushans after its conquest by Mahmud of Ghazna. In the 11th century CE, the region was held by various Muslim dynasties. Taxila and Peshawar, ancient Gandhara chief cities, were important cultural centers, as I have discussed before. Now let's come to your next heading, that is of Kushans. Who is the founder of Kushan dynasty? A descendant of Kujula Ghazphises, founder of the Kushan Empire, Kanishka came to rule an empire in Bactria extending to Pataliputra on the Gangetic plain. The main capital of his empire was located at Purusapura in Gandhara, with another major capital at Kapisa. Where did the Kushan come from? The Kushans were the most probably one of the 5 branches of Yuezhi Confederation and Indo-European nomadic people of possible Tocharian origin who migrated from northwestern China and settled in ancient Bactria. What is the meaning of Kushan? Asaka people invading India from Central Asia, formerly having ruling house with the control extending over northwest India, much of the present day West Pakistan and the Ganges Valley of Banaras, and eventually becoming absorbed at Kshatriyas or Shudras. Where was the Kushan's empire located? The Kushan's empire in South Asia originally formed in the early 1st century CE in the territories of ancient Bactria around the Oxus River in the Central Asia. The Kushans spread from the Kabul River Valley to defeat other Central Asian tribes. Now we will discuss about the statue of Kanishka. Why Kanishka statue is headless? Thus the headless statue of him show perfectly what he wanted, that he was a vehicle or yarn for spreading the law of karma and Indian sciences out of India to the world, and in doing so his face was not to be made important. Even Buddha had stated that people were not to worship him. At which place was the headless statue of Kanishka found? In 1911, Pandit Radha Krishna found the famous headless statue of Kanishka in a village called Mat near Mathura. We now know Mat was one of the Devakulas of the Kushans where along with deities, images of Kushan's king, in this case Vima, Kadipisis, Kanishka and Huvishk, were also placed through we do not know for sure. Now we will discuss about the Guptas. Gupta dynasty rulers of the Magadha, now Bihar state in northeastern India. They maintained an empire over northern and part of the central and western India from the early 4th to the late 16th century CE. What is the Gupta Empire best known for? Prosperity in the Gupta Empire initiated a period known as Golden Age of India, marked by extensive inventions and discoveries in science, technologies, engineering, art, dialectic, literature, logic, mathematics, astronomy, religion, and philosophy. Who was the founder of Gupta dynasty? Chandragupta I, king of India and the founder of Gupta Empire. He was the grandson of Sri Gupta, the first known ruler of the Gupta line, or you can say Gupta dynasty. How Gupta dynasty started, or you can say Gupta Empire started. The Gupta Empire is generally held to have begun in 320 AD when Chandragupta I, not to be confused with Chandragupta Maurya, who founded the Mauryan Empire. The third king of dynasty ascended the throne. He soon began conquering neighboring regions. In the last, I will tell you what is the meaning of Gupta. It's a common surname of Indian origin. According to some academics, the name Gupta is derived from Goptri, meaning protector or governor. Now, I hope you all understand this chapter really well, in which we have discussed about Gandhara civilization, Gandhara sculpture, Gandhara civilization and the Greeks, Kushans, statue of Kanishka and Gupta dynasty. I will again say that do watch your recorded videos because it's necessary for you to understand the topic. Till your next recorded class, take care. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.